3月16号晚，美国神韵北美艺术团在佛州盖恩斯维尔市的最后一场演出圆满落幕，全场爆满，气氛热烈。神韵的精彩演出吸引了各界主流人士，还有人不远万里跨海追看神韵。
I love the performance because I know the hard work and the dedication that it takes to put on a show like this. It's very difficult to have the coordination, and one of the things that I was really impressed with is the chopstick dance. I don't even see them touching. It's so quick and it's so fluid and flowing.
曾在费城和盖恩斯维尔多个剧团演出的前舞蹈演员 Cheryl Crosby 对神韵舞蹈演员的高超技巧赞不绝口。
I think their technique and their skill level is very high. I know how hard it is to get everybody in sync together, and because a lot of their performances they have to be right together, and that's a hard thing to do when you have that many dancing at one time.
从阿根廷特意飞来佛州看神韵的服装设计师劳尔，不知道神韵刚刚在他的家乡演完，希望神韵能多去南美洲。
Gorgeous, gorgeous. Something that we don't see in South America. You people should go there too. The colors, wonderful. Yeah, it's a very good mix of colors that you had, and every all the colors are very gentle. You know, nothing bright. You know, but I liked it very much.
神韵精湛演绎中国的历史和现实，展示的故事非常感人，给人很大的精神启迪与心灵净化。
There's several moments of redemptive nature, and we are to be one with God, and God has expectations of us.
Some of the stories that they pertained and that they say were true stories, that things that happened down in China. Really make you think and consider life very precious, you know.
新唐人记者李欣、宋生化，佛州盖恩斯维尔市报道。
I love Shenyang. Love it. This is the third show I've seen. Big fan.
The way it all comes together, the stories behind it, well worth it.
It was phenomenal. We couldn't believe it. It was 2.5 hours of solid entertainment and education, beautiful costumes, phenomenal dancing. We just love the culture. It was eye-opening. We will be back.
Extraordinary, absolutely extraordinary.
Bressler 先生是资深会计师，先后在南佛罗里达大学和佛罗里达理工大学担任财务执行董事。Bressler 太太是律师、作家和公众演讲人，他编辑写作过多本励志书籍，运营自己的领导力培训公司，还主持一个广播节目。谈到神韵女高音歌唱家传递的信息，他说
The message that there is salvation for us, for people, through connecting with God. I think that's wonderful. We believe that.
Unity primarily, but I think togetherness, keeping the world in a safe place, and everybody getting along with everyone.
And it doesn't really end. There's heaven.
Takeaways, just absolutely breathtaking beauty. It makes you realize what talent and hard work, what beauty can be brought into the world through the human spirit and human talent, especially when there's a spiritual underpinning to it. Just absolutely gorgeous.
最后，观众纷纷表示要推荐朋友们都来看神韵。
This was her birthday present. I mean, not her birthday, a Christmas present for her. And I think that we're going to go back and tell a lot of folks about this performance, and when they come by next time, make sure they get to see it.
I would say run, do not walk. Run to see this performance wherever it comes, to whatever city near you. Absolutely, you don't want to miss this. It's beautiful.
新唐人记者李欣、宋生化，佛州莱克兰市报道。
I am amazed. It is just like a history lesson to me.
It has grace and beauty, and I really have enjoyed it. This is the first time I've seen anything like this. I'd stay another 2 hours.
The storylines were exceptionally well portrayed to the people. There was no speaking, no dialogue at all, and yet the message came across very, very well.
The music that moved me most with a two-stringed instrument, it was really compelling. Vocally, it sounded like a voice. It was really something. I loved it.
神韵通过中国传统特色旋律与中国古典舞高难度技巧搭配，展现纯正的传统艺术与故事情感。观众们赞叹神韵来自神性的艺术创作与智慧。
That everything comes from the divine, everything on this earth, in human nature comes from the divine. Began there, and all we need to do is be able to express it in our spirit. The performers expressed it beautifully. Going from now back to the original divine nature. They did a beautiful job. The colors were gorgeous. The costumes were amazing. It was truly a fascinating performance.
The first several performances were so different and so striking that they just kind of burned into my mind, and I loved those. The precision of the obvious training and the intensity of the training was just tremendously impressive.
观众们表示，神韵让他们了解了真实中国。
I was glad that I read what the story is behind it, and it's very touching, and it gives me a wonderful perspective of China and the Chinese people that is different than what I have thought about in recent years.
Tonight, I had no idea there was the suppression still in China. I had no idea about the way that they still persecuted. I didn't. I mean, you don't see any of that, and so it's amazing the story that's told tonight.
新唐人记者古新月、韩毅，爱达荷州博伊西采访报道。
观赏完美国神韵巡回艺术团在爱达华州首府的演出，拥有多家企业的艾瑞克·奥艾斯先生表示，他喜爱演出展现的中华传统文化，并对神韵艺术家致力于恢复中华传统文化的努力感到敬佩。
The whole performance just really brought tears to my eyes and great joy. But I love the music, I love the dancing, and great humor. I found the Qing dancers with the high heels. I just found that very entertaining, very beautiful.
Eric Oas 是美国能源部爱达荷国家实验室授权评估重要材料风险的 Positron Systems 公司执行长与董事会主席。他同时拥有 OS Laney 地产开发公司。第二次与家人观赏神韵演出，他认为神韵美得难以描述。
For me, it's understanding the beauty and the depth of the Chinese culture and Chinese traditional dance and music. It's so moving. It is just and understanding the difficulty of trying to bring this back to life in China. It really pulls at my heart. I know that there is a higher being. For me it's God, and in the Chinese tradition, I understand Lord Buddha, but to understand that there is something far greater than you, and is encouraging all of us to live better lives is important.
他赞叹神韵艺术家为复兴中华传统文化做出的努力。
I just admire all of those who are working toward bringing this back to China, to the people of China, because I love it. We're honored and we're so fortunate to be able to see it here in the U.S. and it would make my heart jump with joy to have the people of China be able to enjoy it too.
新唐人记者古新月、韩毅，爱达荷州博伊西采访报道。